was fired because he was Jewish.
My uncle was shot to death because he was black.
My birthday is on 9/11. Every year I'm reminded of the pain.
History is repeated with the uneducated. We look forward to the day when this isn't our story. Code AZ presents God's Country by Stephen Dietz.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Our minds are clear, our fists are strong.
Our heads are shaved for battle. We're at war with the system.
The traitors, the cowards.
The mud people, the apathetic.
The limp-wristed queers. This battle will receive our full attention.
Our future has been bargained.
Our future has been sucked through the status quo.
And left to rot on the headlines of the capitalist West.
And the breadlines of the communist East.
8-8!
We are not right or left wing.
We are heirs to the revolution.
We are racist!
Now let's get back to someone who really hates me. All lines are open, 861-8255. You're on the air.
Just calm it down a little bit.
I am never going to calm it down so long as people think this stupidly and resolve issues based on no factuality. I hope I never quit getting mad.
Oh, definitely get angry and try to be a little bit more
Give
subtle.
me an example. Isn't that how the Jews got theirs in Nazi Germany? By saying they really don't mean it?
No, you have to
The
stand up
era
and say
of
what you
the
want to
Jew
say.
taking a backseat to anyone is over, and the next Jew that does will get annihilated by mentalities like the people that talk in this show.
In 1983, Alan Berg was working at KOA Radio in Denver. He was the most notorious on-air personality working at the West's most powerful news station. He was Jewish, he was liberal, and he was outspoken. That can be dangerous.
See, when you make these indictments against the Jews, Mr. Farrell, one of the really nice things would be to have some facts available. And the facts are available if you care to look at them.
We'd like to sit down and debate them with you.
On June 15, 1983, Berg's program linked up via telephone with two avowed white supremacists, publisher Rick Elliott and retired Air Force Colonel Bud Farrell.
This is not a game. This is not made up. This is reality. I would be the first to tell you that if we said 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust, we could have made a mistake. It could be 5 million. It could be 4. It could in fact be 7.
It could also be 2.
Well, that's not really the issue, except that you people are making it the issue.
People are saying that we're anti-Semitic when that is not a fact.
That speaks for itself in the very comment you're making. You're not anti-Semitic, you're anti-Jewish.
I am not.
You're accusing the Jews of a rogue conspiracy to take away your Christianity.
You're
That's
crazy.
I'm crazy. You're a healthy person. Thanks so much for calling. 861-TALK. Now see, when you hear these voices on here, don't think these are rare voices. These are representatives of tens of thousands of people.
State your full name for the record and spell your last name.
My name is Judith Berg, B-E-R-G.
Mrs. Berg, were you married to Alan Berg for 20 years?
I was.
From when to when?
From 1958 to 1978.
And after your marriage ended, did you and Alan Berg remain close friends?
We did.
Mr. Rick Elliott has just advised us that he's had a threat on his life based on what we've discussed here. This, I think, is a valid point to bring up because this is usually happening to me. I'm always getting the threats in my life. To the callers out there who threatened him, you're all wet. When you challenge people's beliefs, it's like pulling the rug up from under them.
We believe the Bible is the true word of Yahweh, our God, written for and about a specific people.
The Bible is the history of the white race. The children of Yahweh were placed on the earth through the seed line of Adam.
Ameri means heavenly. Rika or Reich means kingdom. America, heavenly kingdom.
In 1920, Henry Ford published a document called The Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion. The Protocols were said to be the writings of the Jewish elders concerning their plan to take over the world.
They were distributed by every Ford dealer in America. The Jews are a flock of sheep, and we are their wolves.
And you know what happens when the wolves get hold of the flock.
The Jews are held responsible for communism, the trade unions, the Russian Revolution, the gold standard, and the murder of our Lord, Jesus Christ.
We believe there are literal children of Satan in the world today.
We believe that the Canaanite Jew is the natural enemy of the white race. This is attested by all secular history.
Were you with Alan Berg on the last night of his life, June 18th, 1983? And after you and Alan Berg had finished dinner, what did you do?
We were supposed to go home and feed the dog, and then call his mother. And then we would go see a friend of ours. he decided Alan better not because he had to prepare for the next day's show. I decided to go to the friend of ours while he prepared. I was supposed to call him and see he had made it home okay. I called and I got the machine.
So no one answered.
At first I thought he was just walking the dog. I kept calling and calling, and he never answered.
I was a very unstable individual. I was dissatisfied with my life and my circumstances. I needed something to give me self-worth, some identity. The movement itself gave that to me, gave me something to blame my situation on.
Since you have joined the order, you have continually lied to people, sometimes under oath, pretending to be a person you are not, didn't you?
Yes, we all did.
I'm talking about you.
Yes.
What is an Aryan?
A white person.
Any old white person?
Yes.
What about me? Do I look white to you? Was it your hope that at some point you could eliminate all Jews?
It was part of the doctrine, yes.
Would you have been willing to kill me because I'm Jewish?
Yes!
Mr. Parmenter, did you discuss with Mr. Pierce the killing of Alan Berg?
Yes, I did.
And what did he say to you?
He told me Berg fell as if the carpet had been pulled out from under him.
The melting pot theory is a myth, perpetrated by corporations to blind your eyes as they pick from your pockets.
The capitalist right wing is dead. The Marxist left wing was never alive.
This is the white wing. We've got one war.
The same war the SA fought in Germany, right here in the streets of America.
And there are two camps. One camp is located in Washington, D.C., controlled by the Antichrist Jews.
Make no mistake about it. Their goal is the destruction of our race, our faith, and our people.
And our goal is the destruction of them. There is no middle ground.
A new day is dawning for white people in this country.
The order has shown you the way. It is time to follow our example.
Never forget.
As long as one member of the order is alive, the order lives.
And
To the republic for which it stands, one Aryan nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice